Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Ignorant Intellectual on Media. Today, we're going to do our 28th episode of Father and Daughter's movie review of the top 100 movies of all time. We're on number 28, like I said, and it's Finding Nemo. So, this is the second Pixar film. Monsters Inc. was on it earlier, so this will be the second one, Finding Nemo. Although I think Monsters Inc. is better than Finding Nemo, but that may just be me. So this film came out in 2003, and it's directed by two guys I don't really care about. Um, uh, when it comes to animation, Pixar does the animation. They do everything. The directors, I'm not sure what they do in an animated film, right? So I guess they direct, but what are they directing? I guess they're directing the actors, voice actors, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, this is a very good film. All the Pixar movies are really good. There's very few bombs in the Pixar film uh, uh, filmography, I guess you could call it. And this one is basically about some clownfish who a father loses his son after a traumatic event when his son was born, where he lost all of the eggs of the mother, and the mother ended up dying to a barracuda. I think it looked like a barracuda attack, and so it was just the father left, and all the eggs were eaten, and he wakes up, and his wife is dead and gone, and there's only one little egg left, and that's Nemo. That ends up being Nemo, so he ends up becoming, super paranoid and super safe when it comes to Nemo, and then Nemo ends up getting lost anyways, getting captured by a fisherman, and so he goes on a search, meets up with I don't know what Dory is. What is Dory? You know what kind of fish Dory is? You want to come through?
We have a special guest.
Um, I don't know what type of fish Dory is, but anyways, she's voiced by, what was the name of that talk show host? The lesbian talk show host? Ellen, yeah, she's voiced by Ellen DeGeneres, and Ellen did that really good. She did that character extremely good. Basically, she's a fish that has no short-term memory, so she always forgets stuff. But she seems when she's around Nemo's father, and they're doing searches, she has a better memory, right? So they end up in Sydney, and Nemo is stuck in a fish tank in a dentist's office. And anyways, it goes on from there. It's magical Pixar movie stuff, right? So you're really never disappointed in a Pixar film. So I think it was a great film. But I think number one was probably Toy Story. Number two, Monsters Inc. And number three, I think maybe Up. Number four, maybe what's the one with the robot, the garbage robot? What was the name of that? Wall-E. And then maybe this one. They ended up having a sequel to this, Finding Dory, which
That's an actual movie?
which ends up explaining Dory's past and why she has a bad memory and everything, right? With the loss of her family and everything. But anyway, but that's not on this list. So what did you think of the film?
I know I said this with the Monsters Inc. movie, but watching your childhood movies as an adult is like like watching it for the first time, because like you finally get the jokes that flew over your head. But at the same time, I didn't really speak English when I was a kid, so I didn't really understand most of it. But it's a good movie. I found Dory hilarious this time around. Like when I was a kid, I thought she was just like this slow fish, like that doesn't really know anything. But she's actually hilarious. She's just like living in her own world, befriending everyone. Like she was friends with these sharks that she doesn't even know that she's in danger. But like she's like, oh, happy go lucky, hang out with them. And yeah, like about these sharks, like they're like in an AA meeting for fishes, which is like hilarious because they're like vegans, I guess, and they're trying to get over their addiction to fish. But like that's your food. What else are you gonna eat? But yeah, overall, it's a good movie. Like when I was a kid, I thought it was just like a normal adventure fishy movie. But this time around, like it's more about like fear, loss, like overprotection and also trust, because that's basically what got Nemo lost in the first place, because his dad was too overprotective of him, so he wanted to be like a rebellious teenager or whatever and do stuff that he can't do. But yeah, it's just like viewing it differently now, but it's still an amazing movie.
Perfect. So let's Finding Nemo. Let's see what's underneath. Let's scratch it. All right. So movie number 28, Finding Nemo. What is underneath? Is it a shark? Okay, that's really, really inspiring. Boring. So what's about after that? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the Jim Carrey film. I don't know. I haven't watched that film in a while. I thought it was okay, but people
What's a while for you?
people really like it. So we'll see if I change my mind about it. So if you like these videos, leave us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and we'll talk to you in the next video, film number 29. And you have a great night, and we'll talk to you next time. All right, bye for now.
Bye.